everyone, welcome back to the channel, your number one source for income-oriented investing. It's time for the very popular portfolio unveiled video of the month. So this is episode 39 of portfolio update number 39. We're just chugging along, aren't we? So as usual, what we will do, check out it high level what the portfolio it looks like and what the amounts look like total using passive is which is exactly what you're looking at right now. So this is a combination, in case you're new here. This amount here, first of all, is in Canadian dollars, and it's a combination of my 6 investing accounts, right? The 2 TFSAs, our joint cash account, which are under the main portfolio umbrella, and our 2 RSPs and my small lira, which are under the retirement accounts umbrella. So this is the complete total here, 1.565 at one point a few weeks ago. Or not even earlier than that, maybe last week or 10 days ago when there was a big drop in the stock market. This was actually at 1.48, and it has since recovered and, of course, reinvested most of those dividends as well this month. And I'll give you a breakdown on everything, all the moves that I did this month. We'll go through the retirement accounts first, then we'll do the main portfolio. But first, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, PASSIV. PASSIV is a good friend of the channel, and it's the tool that you're looking at right now. This is the portfolio management tool that I personally use, the software that I really like. You could combine your accounts very nicely, organize them. You have the reporting tab. That's where I get all my information. You could see all the activities in your accounts, all the dividends, etc. There's obviously other features, like you could set up goals, you could set up model portfolios. I strongly recommend it because they do have a free version, so you could always try the community user, the free version. Remember that their elite membership version is $99 a year, but it's 100% free if you use Questrade. If you're a Questrade client like me, you'll get access to additional features with that. So I strongly suggest to at least try it out, guys, and make sure to always use my referral code, even if you try it out for free, because if you decide to upgrade after, if you like it, you don't use Questrade, you want to upgrade, you'll get a 50% discount, not 25%, a 50% discount off the elite membership for a year. So it essentially costs you about $50. And remember, again, if you use Questrade like I do, the elite membership is completely free. So big thank you to PASSIV for sponsoring this video and this portfolio unveil monthly series. So as usual, let's go through the retirement accounts first. Obviously, you guys know that with the video that came out yesterday, if you missed it, make sure to watch yesterday's video because it explains how I went pretty much all in my RSP in QDTE, the Round Hill Innovation 100 Zero DTE. So not going to explain the reasons why in this video because I already did that in a separate video yesterday, so make sure to check it out. But right now I have 4,592 shares of QDTE. By the way, I'm filming this video on August 20th. And so now QDT is basically the main position in the only position really in my RSP, but it is also the main equity position in Erica's RSP here at 2,742 shares. By the way, for the annual dividend, I'm really just estimating it because it changes on a weekly basis. So I just put an average of 35 cents weekly. You know, if it stays in the 40s and 50s, maybe I'll increase it. If it goes down, maybe I'll decrease it. But I'm just ballparking because I don't want to keep changing it every week. It's annoying. So 35 cents weekly, 35 cents times 52 will give you your annual rate of $18.20. So as you know, from last month, obviously switching from QQQT to QDTE as the core position will increase my monthly income. Remember, all these accounts, the retirement accounts, are all on drip. So I had 120,000 initial investment in QQQT or the NASDAQ, and then I had 60,000 in YMAX. So that's another thing I did. I swapped not only my QQQT into QDT, but I also just swapped my YMAX into it here. So if you go to the RSP tracker, you actually see that's the move I did for August, right? I just merged those 2 ETFs inside QDT. Again, watch yesterday's videos for the detailed reasons why I did that. So that's why you see here my RSP. It's basically, you know, 120 initial investment in the NASDAQ one, 60,000 in the YMAX. Combined that, it's 180,000 initial investment. And right now, the value of my QDTE in my passive is 198,378. So almost up $20,000 technically on the initial investment here. Erica's RSP doing really well as well, just keeps chugging along, right? I'm still waiting for Riv to hit about 50 or 55,000 in value so I could swap it into SVOL. I really like SVOL, and that's going to be the main alternate, or the main position will be QDT, but SVOL is going to be a very strong secondary position If I wait till RIV is 55,000 and put 55K in SVOL, which has an initial investment of 25, it would basically mean 100,000 in QDTE and 80,000 initial investment in SVOL, right? Or how much I put into SVOL. So again, everything on drip just compounding away here. And then there's the Lira, Bitcoin, a little bit down, but still I'm at, I put 33,000 Canadian in this account. And the current value right now is 39.9. So it's fine. I just put 40 here. So I'm still up 21%. But as you could see, all the accounts are doing fine. If we look at the monthly breakdown, because I'm tracking this for you guys, you see that it actually went up in August as well. As of August 20th, went up by $2,000. My wife's account as well was 265, then 263 in July, and now 267. And if you're asking where I'm getting these prices, these values, it's right here. So you see mine 270, Erica 267. Of course, if the USD dollar gets stronger, this helps because I'm tracking everything here in this sheet in Canadian dollars because it's just easier to track it all in one currency, and that's what PASSIV does when looking at the whole thing. So that is pretty much it for the retirement accounts, guys. Super, super simple. I mean, when RIV goes, it's literally going to be two positions in both accounts. Oh, I'm not including the Lira here. QDT and SVOL, two of my favorite funds on drip, and hopefully, we can only pray that a leveraged version of QDTE or some leveraged versions in general start coming out in the U.S. market, on the U.S., listed on the U.S. market. So now we will take a look at the main portfolio. This is technically what I live off of in quotes, right? So these are all Canadian listed funds. I at one point was up 1%. Again, 2 weeks ago, I was back down minus 4% or 5%. Now I'm down. I'm pretty much broken even. I have a 987 value. Again, I'm taking this from PASSIV. If I click on main portfolio, which is a combination of the two TFSAs and joint account, you see that it's 988. Okay, so I went up because I'm doing this live while the market is open. So I'm pretty much, if we just put 988, I'm pretty much broken even here, minus 0.70%. Who cares about that? So now we will look at what I bought and the moves that I did for the month of August. All the moves have been done, but before doing that, I just want to advise you that if you want to follow my portfolio on a daily basis, my main portfolio, follow me on Blossom. It's a nice app. It's a mobile app designed for retail investors. You could follow my portfolio. I am there. Just make sure to do it with using my referral code in the video description below. Download Blossom for free using my referral code and follow my portfolio if you would like to see how my holdings are doing on a day-to-day basis. I also do a post every time a new video comes out on Blossom. So really cool app. I strongly recommend you download it. And you don't have to upload your portfolio, but you could make some extra money by taking courses. And now they introduced direct messages as well. You could direct message me. I'm not going to say I'm going to respond to everyone. I already started getting a few little questions, but you remember that if you could book a one-on-one with me via my website. Right now, my appointments are sold out if ever you need, if you want a personalized coaching session. So that's it. Let's get into the portfolio. So of course, what we're going to do is look at the main portfolio tracker tab here. And by the way, this Excel sheet, what you're seeing here, you could download it for free on my website, passiveincomeinvesting.ca. Go to free tools and resources. The very first link will be to download this sheet if you want to use my template. You could see there's tabs at the bottom. So I have not one, but two blank portfolio templates. This is the one I'm currently using. And there's also a blank template for a budget for your expenses if you want. So again, that's free on my website. So what did I buy? I didn't sell anything. I didn't make any changes. I know last month there were some changes. I sold FTN, et cetera, but I'm running out of changes to do basically in the main portfolio. So I didn't do much but buy things. Main thing I bought was $10,000 more of QQCL, one of my core positions, right? I'm definitely always going to be focusing on my core positions, which I feel everyone should do. That should be the majority of your portfolio. By core positions, for me, it means either index based or something that's diversified. But I did buy a little bit more Bitcoin, a little bit more BTCY.B, and a little bit more Happy Tea because I think, September, most probably interest rates will get cut, which will help long-term government bonds. So I had a little bit more in Happy Tea. You guys know that I'm not a big fan of fixed income and especially of government, investing in government bonds, which is essentially you're trusting the government. I'd rather always go with equities, but hey, at 16% plus yield, some fairly, stable prospects and the possibility of capital gains of share price upside, I couldn't refuse a little bit more in Happy Tea. So That's basically my buy. So summarizing my portfolio, you see QQCL, which I bought 10K, is now at 120,000, so 12% of my overall portfolio. BTCY Bitcoin was at 52, now it's at 55, so just at about 5.5% of my position of my portfolio in Bitcoin. And Happy Teas went from 10,000 to 12,000, still a little over 1% here. Nice yield. I'm up on Happy Tea right now. My average price is $10.97. I have a very nice yield of over 16%. So anything sector specific, guys, I'm really, if I could get 12, 13%, I don't see a reason, me personally, getting something like bank or ENCL or anything sector specific if it doesn't have a yield of at least over 12%, because that's what you get with HYLD, USCL, or QQCL, right? So you know what I'm trying to say. So basically now the combination of my 4 main diversified core positions is over 50%, 52%. Of course, you guys know that eventually I am planning on selling RS, but I am definitely not in a hurry. Not because I don't like it. I don't want to go through this a million times, but for personal tax reasons. Because I'm a non-resident, it's not tax efficient for me. That's why. So that is basically what I've done. So HYLD, USCL, no changes, still at 150K each at 15% weight apiece. Basically my S&P 500 positions here. QQCL a little bit higher now, 12%. GDV holding firm at 10%. RS, actually my biggest position at 17.12% overall. You know that you guys know that I feel real estate REITs are undervalued, and I think this is one of the best funds to get. Maybe I'll add more to this. I feel very comfortable adding more and more and more. I mean, it's real estate, quality real estate. I trust Middlefield, and keep averaging down and down. Right now it's about $12. My average price is at $13.63, but this was $15, $16, $17 in the past. So I think as interest rates go down, reality or people's brains will know, okay, maybe REITs are undervalued and are a good bet, and RS should go up, especially because of that leverage. But I'm pretty much, bank, is at 720 or something like that. I'm at 734. ENCL is higher than $20 now. So things like these, if they're not down at least 10%, I don't really have much motivation to average down. I especially something that's sector specific, I really like to make sure to average down, not up. I'm already very happy with these yields. Not to say that, it's not a bad idea investing in bank or ENCL right now. I don't know, but I'm just saying that, if I don't see any sector specific opportunity, I'm just going to keep adding every single month to my core positions. That's basically it. So that's it. HYLD, USCL, QQCL, GDV, still my 4 main positions. Sector specific, RS for real estate, bank for my Canadian financials, ENCL for my Canadian energy. Most of these exposures, by the way, are in my TFSA. And in case you didn't know, there's hidden columns here that you could unhide, and you could see exactly out of the total shares, how many shares are in our TFSAs, how many are in the cash account. By the way, I know because some people keep asking me, commenting, what do you have in your TFSA versus your cash account? Well, download the Excel file, unhide the columns, and you will see exactly. There's also my non-resident tax information too you could check out. So RS, Bank, ENCL, YTSL. I do regret not buying Tesla when it was really in the 14, 15, but now it went up. I think it's, past 16, 67. So again, something like YTSL, I don't have much motivation to buy it unless it's 10%, at least 10% less than 1667. Happy Tea, I did average up, but I think it was a good move. I'm at 1097. I have 1,100 shares now, and 7650 of BTCY.B. I'm just going to keep averaging down BTCY.B. Hopefully there is more opportunity to average down, and Bitcoin has a little crash in the next month or two, and I'll probably add another 5,000 if that's the case, get it to a nice even 60. Ethereum, my biggest loser by far in this portfolio. I'm down like 37% on it. I don't know what's going on with it, but luckily I only have 2% in here, so not a big deal, just holding on to it right now. So grand totals, and by the way, I did add my income. So I'm up year to date, total income is 81,000, so crack the $80,000 mark, and you could see the totals here, everyone. So in terms of capital only, I'm pretty much broken even here. My overall yield is 13.46%. Here's my annual and monthly income gross. This is my 25% withholding tax on all the dividends that are coming from my cash account, and this is the expected tax refund that I'm expected, or how much of those that withholding tax I'm expected to get back. I will get back the portion that's rock and capital gains. Right now it's at 1640. The main culprit is really RS. That's really where, if I didn't have RS, this number would be a lot closer. This number would be more like 1900 or 1950, almost $2,000. So RS is really the biggest culprit when it comes to that 25% withholding tax that I don't get back, because RS is real estate. So the exception is energy and real estate. You don't get the raw capital gains back, or no, you get the raw back but not capital gains, or vice versa. I can't remember, but either way, this is why my entire ENCL shares are in my TFSA, because I don't have to worry about that. And unfortunately, 95% plus of my RS is in my cash account, and that is why I will have to eventually sell it off. But hey, there's a merger coming with the other closed-end fund at the end of the year. I think I'll hold on to this for, I don't care how long. I think this RS could easily go to 14, 15. I don't see why it can't go back to 1563, which literally means I'll make a $25,000 capital gain. So I'm going to hold on to RS. It's literally the last one I'm holding on to that I do plan on selling. So monthly income net after, the withholding tax and considering how much I should be getting back, which is an approximation, is 10,700 Canadian a month. And you can see the breakdown here, the source of income net coming from the TFSA versus the cash account. So total passive income received, lifetime capital gains. This is from buying and selling lifetime. Total profit, which is basically both of these numbers put together. And then here I'm basically simulating with this here, if I sell the entire portfolio. Actually, you know what? I forgot to take out my face. I'm so sorry about that. I hope you guys could see everything now. It's hopefully I wasn't blocking anything. I keep forgetting to do that, but hopefully you could see everything now. So yeah, what I'm really doing with this section here, this just tracks all the income I got throughout the years, all the capital gains I realized buying and selling, which you guys could see in the tracker, right? You could basically see. And by the way, if you unhide, you could unhide a few more years in the portfolio tracker if you want to. I'm basically simulating if I sold everything tomorrow, what was my entire lifetime return, including dividends? So right now it's at 47%. So that's it, everyone. We're going to do this again next month. Keep investing, keep reinvesting as much as you can, and growing your passive income over time. That is certainly the goal of my main portfolio, is to, no matter what, reinvest at least $5,000 a month. I have here as an objective. Some months maybe it'll be nothing because I'll need the money. Some months maybe it'll be much more than that. Like this month it was over $10,000. But I do expect at the very minimum to reinvest at least $5,000 a month to grow my passive income over time. The objectives of my RSP, they're just dripping away. They're just compounding. It's for them to be as hands-off as possible. I don't want to look at it, know about it. Just let it go, let it drip. And that is definitely what's happening. So any questions, let me know, everyone. We're going to do this again next month. See you next time. Hey, don't go yet. A few reminders before you leave. Did you know that I launched a YouTube loyalty membership program where for only $3 a month, you could become a PII Inner Circle member, where you will gain access to exclusive content, exclusive videos and live streams, as well as other perks and benefits, including a really cool weekly opportunity report. That's right. If you're interested, just click on the little join button next to the subscribe button to see what it's all about. Also, make sure to follow me on Blossom and download Blossom. It's a social investing app, which is really cool. You could share your portfolio, follow other people's portfolios, including my own. My username is Adrian_PII. So download it with the referral link below. Not only is it free, but you could actually earn cash by taking these really small, quick 1-minute courses. Really awesome. It's a no-brainer. Also, make sure to visit our website, passiveincomeinvesting.ca. That's where you could book a one-on-one private coaching session with yours truly, with myself, where you could ask me all the questions you want. All the information and booking information is on the website. Make sure to check out that video on the homepage there to see how to book a one-on-one properly. Also on my website, you could purchase my digital product, which I'm very proud of, the Ultimate DIY Investing Package. This is a reference tool or a companion tool that will help you build your own portfolio. So it has lists of funds, it has sample portfolios, and it covers both the Canadian and U.S. stock markets. And the good news is you'll only ever have to buy it once, because it comes with free lifetime updates. And my plan is really to update the version every single year. So make sure to pick it up. Also, I have Questrade and Passive referral links below. So Questrade is the broker that I personally use, and Passive is the broker companion tool or companion or assistant that I use. Really cool program, really cool software. So I have referral links for both of those. Questrade, $50 of free trades. And Passive, I have half off for the elite membership. If you're interested in the elite membership, and even if you want to start out with the free membership and upgrade to the elite afterwards, use my referral code so you could still get that 50% off. And don't forget that the elite membership of Passive is 100% free if you use Questrade. For social media, we have a very successful and big Facebook group, private Facebook group with over 14,000 members where we all try to help each other out. So make sure to join that group. Information is below. We also have Instagram where you could follow us or more personal stuff when it comes to our life here in Panama. And there's LinkedIn as well. So as usual, everyone, how do I leave you? Continue to stay safe, stay healthy, and of course, stay passive. See you next time.